Dear students, we start the first chapter, that's name is Gravitation. In this chapter, first we studied about can you tell? Question first, what are the effects of force acting on an object? The force is necessary to stop, to move, or to change the direction or to change the shape of an object. Second question, what type of forces are you familiar with? Some forces like gravitational force, electromagnetic force, nuclear force, all these forces are present in the universe. Third question, what do you know about the gravitational force? The gravitational force is a universal force and it acts only between two objects on the earth, but also any two objects in the universe, means not only two objects on the earth but also between any two objects in the universe. Let us now learn how this force was discovered. First point, gravitation. As we have learned, the phenomenon of gravitation was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. As the story goes, he discovered the force by seeing an apple fall from a tree on the ground. In the figure, that apple fall from a tree to the ground. He wondered why all apples fall vertically downward, not an angle to the vertical. Why do they not fly off in a horizontal direction? After much thought, Newton came to know the conclusion that Earth must be acting the apple, attracting the apple towards itself, and this attractive force must be directed towards the center of the earth. The direction from the apple on the tree to the center of the earth is vertical direction at the position of the apple, and thus the apple fall vertically downward. Means the earth that apply the gravitational force on that apple, that's why it attracted towards the center of the earth. In figure, an apple tree on the earth, the force on the apple on the tree is towards the center of the earth, that is along the perpendicular direction from the position of an apple to the surface of the earth that we see here in the given diagram. The figure shows the gravitational force between the earth and the moon also. Do you know earth and moon both are the celestial objects? It means these two objects also have the gravitational force in between these two objects. the distance between these two objects, the earth and the moon, that earth and moon, that distance is not according to the scale. That is only for understanding. Newton thought that if the force of gravitation acts on an apple on the tree at a different height from the surface of the earth, can it also act on an object even a greater height, much further away from the earth, like for example the moon? Can it act on even further objects like the other planet and the sun or other celestial objects? For that we studied the next some points. Second point is force and motion. We have seen that a force is necessary to change the direction of an object or to change the shape of an object. First we introduce about the scientist, that's name is Sir Isaac Newton. First we studied the total introduction of the scientist. Full name Sir Isaac Newton was one great scientist of recent time. He was born in England. He gave his laws of motion. Do you know there are the 3 laws of motion? It also explains about the equation of motion, and all that are explained in the book of book's name is Principia. Book's name is Principia. Before this book was written by Kepler, had given the 3 laws describing a planetary motion. Do you know there is the Newton with the theory of gravity mathematically that was discovered by Kepler's law. In addition to this, the Newton did groundbreaking work in the several areas including light, heat, sound and mathematics. He also invented the one branch of mathematics, and that branch name is the calculus, and has a wide range of applications in physics and in also mathematics. He was the first scientist to construct a one reflecting telescope. Great scientist Sir Isaac Newton also discovered the one reflecting telescope. After that we studied the third point, that's name is circular motion and centripetal force. First we studied about the centripetal force. Do you know circular motion? Okay, stop.